So here's how to turn any wall in your house from this into this. I think this turned out pretty well. Well, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I put up this wall and how you can put up a wall just like this to have your own John Wick gunroom studio. What's up, everybody? It's Brian with First Shot Tactical, back with another video for you here today. And today, we are gonna be installing a gun wall in the new gunroom that I have here on the, we're gonna be covering this whole left side as well as the right side. And the panels specifically that we're using here are from Hold Up Display. Now, full disclosure here, I bought this with my own money here. So we have well over $2,000 in gun wall material that I purchased myself. That's so much money. But I think it's gonna be worth it once we get this set up. That being said, let's go ahead and get everything out of the box and begin the process. Got everything out of the package here. As far as the kind of slat wall here and how many pieces I had to order, I have 30 of the 4-foot planks here, and then I have 20 of the 2-foot planks. And what I'm gonna do, since we do have a lot of wall to cover here on both sides, rather than doing and ordering a bunch of 4s, they actually recommended putting these 2s in between to break it up to make the wall more strong. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that when we go to do the install on the wall. Other thing, just a heads up, it does come with instructions on how to put it together here, as well as here are all the tools that come with it. My God, it's a lot of screws. So you get a lot of screws. You also get these plates here, and I will be using these because these are to connect plates together. You can see we have no holes pre-cut on this, but what they have here is they have this cool little doohickey. So what you're gonna do is these are self-tapping screws. So all you do is insert this guy into this here. You grab your Milwaukee drill or whatever you have here, and you're just gonna push this in. It goes in, it's gonna poke out this side, and you just wedge this right in between like this, and it's gonna go ahead and create the hole, and then it's gonna push that screw all the way through, and this rubber band's gonna expand, so that way the screw can go all the way into your stud, and then you'll be good to go. So pretty nice they include that to help you out. And then of course they do provide the drill bit head or the Phillips head screw that you can put into your drill. So that way you can go ahead and get all these in. Another thing they recommend doing is prep work. And I already got this done here. Mark your studs. So you can see I used a stud finder to find my studs in the wall. And then I drew a line going all the way up. So that way I can see that for all these different sections. And then I also did the same on this wall because we'll be putting the board over here. And that's gonna go a long way as far as helping us knowing where to actually put our screws in the panels and making sure that they stay securely into the wall. All right, one down, about 90 more to go. Also for this next piece here, this is where I'm using that little locker piece. We're just gonna push it into place and then go ahead and fasten this down. All right, now that we got the first one done here, the rest should be easy here. But for the second layer here, Hold Up Display recommended that you use these 2-foot ones and then a 4 in the middle and a 2 on the other end. So that way you don't have this line all the way up through, and it's supposed to make the wall stronger in general. So we're gonna do that. So now with that second row done, we're gonna go back to doing a 4 and 4, and then we're just gonna repeat that over and over until we get up to my mark up there, and then we're gonna move to the other wall. While I sweat to get this done here, enjoy this time lapse and watch the magic happen. So all the panels have been pretty solid so far, but I did find one out of the box with this nasty dent in it, and I did just have to whack this guy pretty good into place in order for that to get secure. But for the most part, it seems like we only have the one. Hopefully the rest of these are good, but I probably just jinxed it. Looks like on this next piece here, you can see it's got this nasty lip, so it's not going into the groove. So I'm gonna grab some pliers and try and get this straight, so that way we can go ahead and whack it in. All right. Man, I wasn't kidding when I did jinx myself. I got another one here, or bad piece right here. We have just a dent there, and that is enough to not allow the piece above to go in that groove. So I'm just gonna grab a flathead screwdriver, try and pry that out, and hopefully we should be good. Couple hours later, guess what guys? We got it done and it looks pretty sick. Let me show you. Once you get a system going and a rhythm, it's actually pretty easy to put up. I think in total, this took about 2 hours to do both of these walls here. And as far as dimensions go, this is 8 feet by 5 feet or 96 inches by 60 inches, I believe it is. And then same for this wall, 8 feet by 5 feet. As I mentioned at the beginning, I bought this myself and this stuff is not cheap, guys. Just this wall here is well over $2,000. So I think this is a good starting point for myself, but I did measure this out perfectly where in the future, if I want, I can actually go ahead and put, I think it's 4 more panels here and take it all the way to the baseboard, and then also add 2 more panels up top, so that way it's the whole wall. But that'll probably be another $1,000. The only issues we ran into was over in this section here where I jinxed myself. We did have a little dent that came in this one, and then another dent here in this one, and then a lip was bent here. But all of that was easily fixed with a pair of pliers, just kind of prying it back into place. Does kind of suck on this spot here is a little cosmetic damage, but you're gonna put a bunch of racks, or at least I am, and it's probably gonna cover it up anyway. So that's all right. Now the only thing left to do is put the hangers up on the wall and get all the gear on the wall and make sure it looks good. In addition to the wall, I did add a couple other things to make this look a little bit cleaner, including the LED up at the top that does change color, as well as a little LED down at the side there. And I also put these giant hex lights in here that are dimmable, so that way we can either make it super bright or dim it down if we're filming a video. Other thing to note is I decked the entire room out with these foam panels that you can see on the wall. So these are like what you'd use in a recording studio. So that way we get good audio in here, and I think aesthetically they look pretty clean. But again, just to show you, these are literally just foam padding that you can get from Amazon, and it did take some time to get those up, but I think that looks great. Both of these LED strips are on remotes here, and there's an app for both of them as well. But if we wanted to change it, you know, to like a yellow or to a blue, or if we wanted to go back to red, you can see that you can easily change that to change the vibe in the room, you know. On the bottom here, I put all the pistols in line here, and then above that, I put PCCs and shorter barreled firearms there, and then over on this wall, so we got the AR-10, PSA Saber, some other longer guns, and then other guns that didn't fit on the wall, I put on this 6-gun rack here. Other hangers we got the plate carrier hanger here, and I have the First Spear, First Form plate carrier ready to go there. We also have a mag holder, and then the shelves are pretty nifty. You can see they're just large shelves that you can throw your battle belt, ammo can, or whatever else you have. And then while we're going in the room here, might as well just swing around because I do have the Husky workbench on wheels that we can wheel around for anything we want. And then we got the light for the video as well. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out, and I'm excited to hopefully expand this in the future and add a couple more guns to the wall as well. Until next time, have fun shooting, and we'll see you soon. Thanks everybody.